Mm. Oh shit. I might invalidate it first. That was mm. Damn, what happened, Cave Trader? What happened? God damn, look at Nasdaq. I mean, I kind of figured Nasdaq would do that. Oh no, you trading Nasdaq or are you trading gold? Are you trading Nas? Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Well, I hit daily loss limit on gold tonight. I don't know what the hell is up with gold with these drops. I have to start trusting gold, man. I have to start trusting that she respects market structure. I have to start trusting it. I have to, because the lack of trust is what's been holding me back on gold lately. I just had a series of losses on gold that I'm just not comfortable with. I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know what's changed to where now it's like a 50-50 chance where I may lose the gold trade when it's supposed to be easy. But I knew the market was going to short. So that's what I was looking for. But I was looking for the market to, so this is where I got, hold on, where did I get long at? That thing gave me hope and that shit just dropped. I think I got long at like 83 or something like that. Yeah, I got long like around like right here. It bounced and then that shit just crashed. And I was like, fuck. Because I figured that the market was going to at least, because I mean it took out the liquidity, but I know it ran into supply. I just didn't think it was gonna dump this hard like that. I didn't think that gold was gonna do that. So gold is just, I don't know, man. These big moves for no reason on gold is they're very interesting. I will say that. They're very interesting to have moves like this when there's no reported news or something like that. There's like something global happening. It's just basically this whole move was price action, which is like the craziest thing. That's what makes it crazy. Everything is price action right now. There is no random, dude. No. Gold reversed as supply. Gold reversed as supply. There was nothing random about this reversal. You can see it right there. There was nothing random about the reversal. I kind of figured that it was okay. So I guess to be more clear, I thought that they were going to at least, price action it up. Break down, pull back into supply, and then dump it. They're just saying fuck it and just super dumping it. Like that's what's weird. They're just super dumping it. But that reversal was not random. I was considering getting in actually right here, but I think I'm going to start trusting it, because every time we see a big move down, the first time we get into supply, we dump. And I've seen that consistently happen at least 5 times now. So, and every time I feel regret that I didn't trust it, even though I said previously that I'll give it a try. It'll probably be the one time I give it a try, that shit don't fucking work. And then I'd be like, oh, see, the shit don't freaking work. Like right now, I know that the pullback trade is a solid trade. And that's the only trade that I have high confidence in and that I will take. Any other trade, I'm just going to have to do some testing or take a chance on it and gamble on it, because yeah, just gonna have to take a chance on it. Well, that big wick, now I kind of know that I mean, if I can get filled here, the market is not going to reverse. I do not believe that the market reverses or anything, but we can get a bounce back and What I'm looking for is that breaker structure, actually where my entry was around like 80. Because I mean, obviously it broke structure down there. So everybody that's still long here, they're gonna sell out of their positions. So he said maybe. Well, thanks a lot, Gameway. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Honestly, now that Nasdaq has calmed down a little bit, I might come back to Nasdaq. Me and Nasdaq might get back together. Yeah, gain weight. I think think I'm a I think I'm gonna send that a text. Make her reminisce about the good times that we have. Red Kid, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There was slander doesn't about the NQ is not tolerated. That is not tolerated. Hmm. Interesting. And mm, and of course. Of course. Yeah, I don't recall ever. I have no clue what y'all talking about. Me and Gold, or my bad. Me and Nasdaq has been on good terms for ever. Sometimes strong couples take breaks. You know, those breaks empowers our bond. It allows us to know that, you know what? You're for me, and I'm for you. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I haven't blown no accounts. I just hit daily loss limit in my Top Step account, and my man, I might have to start over on that on the futures desk, man, because for whatever reason I keep finding my way back to break even on that damn account. I keep finding my way right back to break even on that account. Oh, are you talking about on that drop? No, I didn't. I made my money before that drop even happened. What the hell was I looking at? Hmm. What the hell am I looking at? Hmm. 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 What was I looking at? That's interesting. What was I looking at? Oh yeah. You said there's a price gap on Project X. You talking about like right there? Um, no, there's no price gap. I'm not even looking at. No, there's no price gap on Ninja Trader 8. Mm. Looks like they finally came back and hit that point of control at 40, but they ran that shit like 6 points. What was I looking at? What was I looking at? What was I looking at? I guess. Maybe I was looking at this. Um, mm. Like I said, I mean, we talked about this before. Uh, Project X would not be my primary account. I wouldn't. I wouldn't bet on Project X. It's just the risk settings that I find valuable, because all my setups, everything that all my work comes from NinjaTrader 8. I'm always constantly looking at a NinjaTrader 8 chart before I make my trading decisions on Project X. Without my NinjaTrader 8 chart, man, I don't know. I would be a different trader. I would definitely be a different trader. I'm not gonna make an extra 18,000 to get $500 of extra drawdown for a 21% consistency rule. I mean, shit, that's the name of the game, okay, trader. As long as it's doing that, then I'll accept the bullshit. I'm not gonna be scalping on Project X. Oh, actually, that's not true. That's not true. I definitely will scalp on Project X. It just wouldn't be my main. It would be my main strategy on Project X, because I would hate to be in a situation where this thing slips and I'm losing way more money. I mean, this thing slips. This thing slips. And I'm pretty sure that's done purposely. As I tell this thing, I just want to lose $950. Next thing I know, I'm losing $970. So there goes $20 of drawdown that I gave to the system. $20 a drawdown. And that $20 adds up over time. Yeah, we probably might get a pullback there. Yeah, freaking gold is doing Nasdaq crap now, and that shit's pissing me off. It got this big drop, and now it's trying to have this big giant correction. But then when I get into a move like that, that thing wants to stair step and chop and shit like that. Mm. I think so mm, yeah, so if Blue Sky has a Black Friday deal, I'll consider getting like a couple of some Blue Sky accounts. Probably two for gold and one for Nasdaq. Hopefully they're selling them for like $100 or some shit like that. If not, then I'll just get like one or two or something. Or like every 2 hours. Okay, well, as we wait for gold to set something up, ain't no point sitting there watching it. Well, Nasdaq isn't doing anything special either. We are coming up. So I think that's what Monday's orb high. Price is about to tap into it. Mm. Damn, gold just went crazy just now. When gold makes moves like this is just how you know that this drop was an overreaction because of whatever. It would have been nice to have been a part of this damn move back up, but I don't know how I missed it, honestly. Don't know how I missed it. You said that you got a trade, or did you actually just kind of got out of one? The Nasdaq and Bitcoin are very bullish. Yeah, I think we see price running the liquidity above them highs. I think we see a run. Actually, shit, we could potentially see. 193. You said leave a runner. How far you think this thing will go, Alfred? $25.3. As long as all the bullshit is out. As long as all the bullshit. Hmm. Dang, how did I miss that? How did I miss this gold push back up, man? How did I miss the gold push back up? Where did I go wrong? Okay. Yeah, dude, when it comes to news, I've kind of gotten into the habit of fading it. Because I mean, I just I just know that it's just there to elicit emotion. Which honestly I don't get. I don't get how that works. If institutions move the market and they use tactics to scare retail, but they're competing against other firms, why are firms falling for news and stuff like that? Like, why are they falling for it? Or why are they reacting to news that's not true? Or news that is meant to elicit a reaction from, traders? Because I mean, I understand retail is liquidity, but okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Either I'm going to get stopped out of this one real fast. Hold on, guys. But yeah, so it's like I just find it interesting that when news come out, the market just reacts this way. You think so? I mean, shit, I don't doubt it at all. Either we're going to get a Santa rally or we're going to get a Satan rally. I mean, it's one or the other. It's one or the other. And look at these. Mm. Well, actually, Cave Trader, those gaps, I guess they're not on the gaps aren't there anymore. Huh. Well, I mean, we're definitely in a different time. Honestly, everything is starting to feel dystopian. Like all the life is being taken out of everything. Like everything feels automated now. Like people, it feels like human error is not even taken into consideration anymore. It's like either you're right or you're wrong. And everything is a scripted answer now. Oh, wait. It's unfortunate that, you feel this way. We're sorry that you feel this way, but this is what's happening. Stuff like that is, yeah, everything just feels dystopian now. Well, not everything, but it just seems like like as we progress more into the future, there is a automated response, a scripted response to everything, and there's just nothing human about anything anymore, or majority of things anymore. Mm. I mean, is it? I mean, would you call what's happening to the human race evolution? I mean, it's not like we've progressed. It's the tools. The tools have evolved, but not humans. I mean, shit. Our body still responds as if we're still living in caves and shit, apparently. Apparently, the human race by itself hasn't caught up to the 21st century. But the tools we use, though, the tools are definitely evolving. That's for sure. I agree with that. I always talk about not a lot of people say you got to kill the ego. Honestly, I feel that you got to work with it. I mean, your ego's there for a reason, and everything can be used either for good or bad. It's just how you use the tools that are given to you, not that the tool itself is bad. Kind of like a weapon can be used to hurt other people or to defend yourself from other people. It's how you use the tool, not the tool itself. Mm, well, I would be surprised, honestly. I would be. I would be surprised. Hmm. Okay. Like I said, I would be surprised. I would be surprised. I kind of had a feeling that goal was not going to go straight down, and that it was going to do some shenanigans before it got to the target. Kind of had a feeling. Gold being gold, as per usual. All right. Shit, at this point, if you're a gold trader, having price come close to your target and then run all the way back to your break even, I mean, you should already be prepared for that because it's already likely to happen. Now, if I had a 90 tick target, my target would have got hit right here. But yeah, gold is always doing that stupid stuff, man. Always bouncing before the target, no matter where the hell it's at. If I had my target all the way down here, it would have pushed past all of this and then bounced. You said I don't understand how impressive that entry is. I mean, all I did was just short this break right here. I mean, this was my original entry. All I did was got short at my original entry where I went long, where it just basically crapped out on me. So, I mean, I guess that's all I see it as. Because I got long right here and then it crapped. So I figured, well, if everybody was getting in long here, then everybody that got in long here thinking that we was going to get a bounce. And then there's also, so like I said on my other chart, maybe it's on this chart too, but I mean, gold is really good at support and resistance. Well, I look at, so the crazy thing is I trade gold using MGC, and my value area high was also right here on my MGC chart. So I mean, this is where I originally got long. The value area low was right here. I mean, I just set my limit. If I took this trade on gold, the high that candle is 84. Where's my entry at? Oh, okay, I would have got filled still. Okay, I would have got filled. I mean, at this point with gold, honestly, I mean, you know, whatever, dude. Whatever. Whatever. I think gold has numbed me because honestly, right now I don't feel a thing. I'm just what's the word? I guess prepared. That's not a good descriptive word. I guess I already know what to expect. I already know to expect this bullshit. I should already know to expect it. Okay. Nah, I'm not paralyzed. But I'm definitely numb to this bullshit though. That's for sure. My heart's not even beating or nothing. It's like, well, either it's going to play around or it's going to hit that target. I mean, it's going to do one or the other. Mm. Mm. I mean, either, well, getting 13 points is kind of. Mm. 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 guess I can start doing that. Hold on, guys. My daughter is screaming at her. Hold on, give me a second. Well, that's gold for you. That's gold for you. That's gold. All right, well. All right, so I think actually nah, I mean it's off principle. It's principle. She has to hit this target this time. But moving forward, I think I'm not gonna tell Gold how many points I'm looking for now. I'm not gonna tell her. Because 13 points, 9, sometimes it does require a pullback, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be in a position longer than what I have to be. Because I mean, if I had like a 9, my 90 tick target got hit all the way like right here. Right here. But because this is such a small account, I can't trade multiple contracts like I usually would to where I can get the P&L that I'm looking for in 90 ticks. So I have to actually look for more points in a move now because I'm only trading with 2 micro contracts. And shit, with only these 2 micros, that means I'm not paying too much money in commissions. Actually, I don't even know how much Lucid actually charge for commissions. Actually, let me look at that. I don't even know. Oh shit, this is pretty cool. Okay. That's pretty cheap. It's 80 cents. So it's $160 per trade. I'm sorry, $1.60, my bad, per trade. And if I'm using 2 contracts, so I'm paying $3 every time. Actually, I guess I could just look at the yeah, it's $3.20 per trade. Okay, well. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and yeah, right now, Lucid is definitely on their best behavior right now. I do like when I was looking in their announcements and everything like that, the one thing that really stood out to me was their transparency and just communicating with us. Actually, I really don't know how long Lucid's been around, actually. I don't know how long they've been around. All right. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. So that's going to be the last time I look for 13 points. That's the last time I'm looking for 13 points because that's just too much. I don't want to deal with pullbacks now, because I'm looking to trade in this account for at least 8 days. But you know, as I'm doing the math on this, I mean, it's as I'm doing the math, I might as well. I might as well just trade for that one more day. Actually, oh, has it? Yeah, I mean, at this point, if any firm has an activation fee, I mean, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot. All right, so we traded with the trend, guys. We traded with the trend. We caught the top, and we got our target hit. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. 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 Oh shit, you know me. This is take profit Sherm right here. This is trade with the trend Sherm right here. I don't know who the previous host is. Was it counter trend Sherm? But this is trade with the trend Sherm. Yo, congratulations on that, Tony. Tony says he's done for the week. Hopefully he was able to capture this short. Man, I mean, obviously the market is selling off. Actually, let me lock my account out. Lock the account out. And so I don't do nothing stupid. Well, not necessarily stupid, but just make a stupid mistake. We don't do stupid things. Well, he was able to take out that loss from yesterday. So. I think that bull run on gold has definitely changed how I see gold now. It's just better just to wait. Oh, you haven't gotten a payout yet, Tony? Well, you said nothing. It says not okay. Not giving nothing back. I mean, well, what do you think is holding you back, man? All right. Well, I mean, I am in a. It just would have been nice if I was able to capture this on a Top Step account or the futures trading desk account. It would have been nice, but I decided to, I guess, trade against the trend and trade the pullback. And I just find it poetic that my long entry became my short entry and I was able to capture this move. I just find that to be very poetic. Ironic. Because basically my long and short did the same shit. I got in at 83.8 and they both went down. It's just that on one side of the trade, I was on the wrong side. But on this side of the trade, I was on the right side of it. Yeah, dude. That's why I try to look for firms that kind of give me a goal. Like, dude, these firms, I mean, I know they're trying to protect themselves, but they will make way more money if they take away the consistency rule. They would have less people taking payouts and they would have less people passing accounts and more people going on tilt. Because without a goal, you'll just wander aimlessly. And I'm saying this from experience, man. Like if I don't have a profit target because I mean, like that's kind of why the Top Step account, I don't have a goal on that account. I have to make one up. And that's why y'all guys see me get like 20 points or 30 points or whatever on that account, because I'm thinking, well, shit, if I don't have a goal, I'm just gonna trade from supply demand to supply and supply to demand and vice versa. I'm not leaving nothing on the table. But one that tells me that, okay, I need to make 20%, 30% or whatever, even though I hate taking profits earlier than I normally would, I definitely get farther. I mean, I would still be in this trade. I would target. So I would probably target like this little range right here at 60 or something like that. Probably like 60. Probably front run it like at 60. Probably like 63 or some shit right there. Probably 60. Because I have a pivot point at like at 63. There's a range right there. And then I have another pivot point at 56. The market's been loving that 55 level, 56, 55 level. I would still be in this shit. Top Step has a consistency rule on the eval side. But they don't have a consistency in the funding. Yeah, right. Nah, they're just trying to protect their downside because, I mean, there are traders that are really good and just keep hitting them up from Top Step like Alfred. Just keep getting them 5, 4, 5-figure payouts consistently. I'm like, what the fuck? So they're trying to protect themselves from traders like that takes out multiple payouts, multiple big payouts. But they didn't have those consistency rule. A lot of people would just super gamble and keep trading because when do you stop? It's like the question is, when do you stop? That's why, oh shit, man, god damn it. Damn. I would still be in this trade, guys. Damn. I would target S3. I would probably target just like 460. I'll be good with 460 actually. Oh, actually, no, I probably wouldn't. So it's Alfred's fault that Top Step has a payout cap now. It's Alfred's fault. Damn, my daughter is like screaming her head off right now. Like, damn. Why is it that kids always pick the nighttime just to do just weird, random, annoying shit? Like, just go to bed. Damn. Just go to bed. It's like kids don't want you to be well rested because I guess if you're well rested, they won't be able to get away with their bullshit. If you're tired and you'll just say, okay, fine. It's just easier just to let them do what they want because you're just so tired. I think that's why they all do it. Dude, man, Alfred, that is so damn true. That is so true, man. That is so freaking true. Nothing is safe. Man. I went to a couple of times. I said that I wouldn't do it again, and then I found myself doing it again. spending $1,500 just blowing accounts and shit multiple times. And there's no way to ever justify just spending so much money on accounts. There's like never a justification for it. And then just imagine you spend all that money and you didn't even pass not one of the accounts. Not one of them is funded. You know, us humans have a hard time doing the same thing every day, but we want things to be done the same thing every day. It's such, the human experience is a contradiction. I've just come to terms with it. It's a contradiction that does not make any kind of sense. We want the same thing, but we want it differently. But we want it the same. We get bored with the same thing, and then we want change, and then when someone changes it, we fight and kill them off for changing shit. It's crazy. The human experience is crazy. Let's change things. The old system's not working. Let's change it. Kill him. Kill him. Kind of like don't quote me. Damn, what was it? Was it Galileo or whoever the hell they was trying to banish because of some math problem or something that people all wanted to believe to be their god? And he wanted to change it. Well, okay, I can't find it. Can't find it, but I mean, it's no matter what, whatever you project onto it, it's the same thing. People sit there and protect things. They say they want change, and then they still protect the old system. It's just a contradiction. It's in our human nature. Oh yeah, these are the pivot points that I was talking about. I probably would have targeted S3. I probably would have been out at 60. But I probably would have been trying to target S3 low key. That's why I need That's why I need the consistency rule and the targets so I can just focus on trading, because I'll just try to get anything. Not saying that I don't get it, but it just doesn't sit right with me if I'm not getting majority of the move. It just doesn't sit right. I feel like, what am I doing if the market is trading 30 points and I just walked away with only 9, and the market just traded 30 points in one direction? Like, that's not even something to even brag about, to feel good about. No, I'm not saying, I'm just saying for me personally. If your personal goal is 90 ticks, I'm not saying anything about yours. I'm just saying me, because I know that I can do better than that. I can get more than 90 ticks. And you know what? Now that I'm kind of thinking about it, huh? Yeah, my ego is driving that. Now that I'm thinking about it, that is an ego-driven decision. Huh. I just realized that. But what I don't want to, I don't, like I said, I don't think it's evil or nothing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I would have got my target hit, but at the same time, I was watching this video earlier, and I guess that could be like the last thing we talk about. I forgot which. If I watch the video again, I'll kind of make it a point to remember the presenter's name. But when I was just watching, listening to the video as I was working, he said that, one of the biggest mistakes that traders make is expecting the market to do something that it's not capable of doing at the moment. Like, one of the examples that he gave was hoping for a breakout when all the big firms, institutions, everybody that actually moved this market is away at lunch. How do you expect a breakout to happen if everybody is away at lunch, aside from FOMC or something like news or something like that? You're going to get the market to chop around lunchtime because everybody's away. Or expecting the market to break down below a low in a bullish market. You can't expect the market to do this if the market is going up. You can't expect that. So that really kind of, I guess that's just another arsenal in my toolbox to just really think about is, before I take a trade, can I expect the market to do what I want it to do? Is the market capable of giving me the amount of points that I need? Something to think about. Well, all right. So now I have a plan moving forward. We're always not going to get moves like this when the market is trading 50. So this thing bounced, 35. So shit, the market literally traded 50 points in one direction. This drop right here was 109. A 104-point move to the downside on gold with no price. I mean, I guess we did have a little bit of price action before we got the break, but these moves on gold are pretty crazy. So if the bears go higher and try to knock this thing down and they fail to take out these lows, we're going to see a squeeze going back up. So we already had the bears trying to take out this low. They failed. Now they're going to go higher. And if they short and they fail, I would put a limit. Well, actually, no, never mind. I will let's just say that right here that the bulls failed right there as an example. I'm sorry, not the bears. Not the bulls. If the bears were to fail right here, we're squeezing higher. Because that's 2 attempts that the bears tried to break price down and they didn't take out this low, and they'll just get squeezed out of their position. People will just buy into their stops right here, and we'll get a short squeeze higher. Oof. You know, that's actually pretty true, man. Muscle memory is definitely if you have something like that instilled and you don't have to think about it, you just do it. When you do things efficiently without thinking about it, that's a very dangerous person. Because you're not thinking, your thoughts get in the way of your execution. But if you execute without thinking, that's a very dangerous person. Is that what? Was she? You know, I was actually going to say we should just give her like probably 3 and see how she do with that. All right, there goes our squeeze right there. Let's see. There goes our squeeze. All right, guys. I'm out of time for this session. I appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.